Hi friends, welcome to ITFI. Many requested to talk about the trailer of Salman starrer Radhe, and here I am doing it. Firstly, the fact that this is directed by Prabhudeva was good enough for me to set very low expectations on the trailer. The icing on the cake is the fact that it is a Salman Khan starrer. Before I delve deeper into the trailer itself, let's look at the flow of this trailer. Firstly, they start talking about the drugs in Mumbai city. Then there is a villain introduction. Then the administration gets desperate to bring things under control, and as expected, someone yells that this is not the job of a normal police officer and it has to be someone special named Radhe. There is no other person in the city who can do it. Let me stop here and ask you if any of this sounds familiar. Of course, right? This is the same worn-out or my favorite Hindi word usage Ghisa Pita sequence of storyline that we have seen from childhood in almost all police stories. Then the story continues with the building up of Radhe introduction by saying that he did 97 encounters and he has his own weird way of dealing with criminals. Salman opens up his mouth and starts with some weird punch dialogues involving bladder, kidney, liver and whatnot. By this time, one would wonder who is the heroine of this movie and does she have anything to do with the plot? Yes, there is Disha Patani, whom they introduce as they always do through an item song. Yes, the one with cringeworthy line Siti Mar, and that's it, she vanishes. This is followed by some action sequences, a tussle between hero and villain, and exchange of poorly written dialogues between them. The villain here is Randeep Hooda, who otherwise is a great actor, reduced to a caricature in this trailer and possibly the movie as well. It seemed like they had a schoolboy write the dialogues of this movie, or they might have involved that infamous team who dubbed South movies for their living. Such was the immaturity of the dialogues in this trailer. It almost seemed like the writer, whoever it was, had deliberately tried to make it all sound super silly. Now, Salman Khan, who has spent most of his career being poker-faced in every frame, must have had it very easy with this one as well. I feel really bad for all the technicians and the folks behind the camera who work so hard for such content, knowing that it's full of crap. Think about it. COVID had literally put many movie makers and actors out of business, and there is a lot riding on someone like Salman to bring back all that enthusiasm for the audience to go back to the theaters to give that much needed push for Hindi cinema. I know that this is a very sensitive time in India due to COVID's second wave, and going to cinemas is the last thing that people have in minds. But when things come back to normal, the only way commercial cinema can bounce back is when the likes of Salman work on the right content to attract decent audience to the movies. It has to be a contemporary and relevant content as well. Starting with the name, immature dialogues, and the predictable swag of Salman, this movie has flop written all over it. Let's talk a little bit about our beloved Prabhudeva. This man occasionally choreographs songs that can either win national awards or it can go super viral like Rowdy Baby. But when he decides to direct the movie in Hindi, oh man, I don't even know where to start. He typically picks a movie from South and masalify it more with all nonsensical jokes and sensibilities. In this case, instead of South Indian movie, he chose a South Korean movie named Outlaws. This movie is on Amazon Prime and is an extremely well-made crime action film directed by the first-timer Kang Yoon-sung. Even though this was a commercial entertainer, most frames looked realistic. I could clearly see in the trailer itself that the killer combo of Prabhudeva and Salman have butchered this original movie by force-fitting Salman swags, masalified conversation, a heroine to just add a couple of item songs, and possibly a bunch of crappy scenes to glorify Salman and his shirtless appearance. Another thing that Prabhudeva does is he picks a Devi Shri Prasad song like Ringa Ringa and Hindi fight as Dinga Chika. In case of Radhe, he did the same thing for another Telugu song named Siti Mar. Now I can keep criticizing what Prabhudeva does as a director, but if you look at his box office returns of the previous movies like Rohit Shetty and David Dhawan movies, they all have profited immensely even with dismal IMDb ratings. The reason being, masala movies always have a market in India. It will be interesting to see how this decade is going to look like for these movies. Friends, as I end this video, I know most of you might be of the opinion that this trailer is quite silly and doesn't suit the sensibilities of 2021 India. I am more keen to understand what do you think about the business of such movies in current times. Do you think there are still takers for such content? Also, if this movie doesn't work, will the likes of Salman have any future in Bollywood? Thank you very much, folks. If you like this video, please smash the like button and subscribe to this channel if you deem appropriate. Thank you again.